my name is Sandra. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I'm going to talk about my goals for August. I cannot believe that we're almost at August. Today, I am filming this video July 16th, and it just feels like the summer is going by so quickly. Part of that reason for me is because my husband's been working out of town and we haven't been able to do anything fun. We just did recently come back from Red Deer. So we live in Edmonton, Alberta, and everything has opened up. We do not have to wear masks in places of business anymore. In smaller places, it's recommended, but I'm just so thankful. That's probably one of the biggest things I'm so glad about right now. Just because, like, my son was really, I think it was really getting to him. Like, he's changed so much from, like, before pre-COVID to now. It's actually really sad the way that, like, I've seen these, like, the negative impact on my kids. And my daughter doesn't really know any better because she's only a year and some, but my son, I could definitely notice a change, and it does really make me sad because no kid should have been put through that. And I know everyone says it was to keep you safe, but I think the end result, the mentality, the emotional terror, I guess, for lack of a better word, it was like emotional abuse almost, and mental abuse, that we had to kind of lock our kids up and they couldn't see people and couldn't do anything. So in that regard, I think that it might be a possibility we need to go see a psychologist. It's actually that bad. This isn't something that I would normally talk about, but I didn't realize the effect that this would have on him. And to be honest, it's actually quite scary for me to even think that we would need to go talk to somebody. But I think a lot of people are there right now. I get for an adult, you feel like you would need to, but for my kid, it just really makes me sad. So anyway, so despite all of that, one of the things that's kind of like changed my take on this upcoming month's goals is I've been doing a lot of research into goals. I have changed my planner system. I'm going to be using the Franklin Covey planner system for 2022. And if you guys don't already know about this, Franklin Covey, they've been around for eons. Like, people have been using their system for like 30 plus years. And they're a lot older than a lot of other planner companies that are just kind of coming now onto the market. I think they're even older than Erin Condren, if I'm not mistaken, and Happy Planner. I was kind of looking at it, and then I found this other, oh gosh, now I'm not going to remember who it was, but I started watching this girl on YouTube. I'm going to link everything down below, and I'll put her name on the screen for you, and also her website where you can get the planner. But she was talking about setting goals. I think she was from like South Africa or New Zealand or Australia maybe, and she had the coolest accent. But basically, she was talking about how goals have to come from your heart. It can't just be like things that you want to do. Like, and it can be things you want to do. Like, I mean, if you want to read more, that's a great goal. But kind of like, I think it's mostly based off the Franklin Covey system. So you analyze your values. So like, what do you want to be? An honest person, a trustworthy person, someone who enjoys fun. Like, you have to narrow it down to your core values, and then you write down your roles. So basically, who you are as a person. So like, you know, you might not just be one person, like one thing. Say, for instance, you're a teacher or something. You're not just a teacher, but you might also be a brother, a sister, you know, a mother, a father, like whatever your roles are. You write all of your roles, all of your values down, and then you create goals based on that. And I think it's really important to do that, because then you're creating these goals based on who you are as a person or who you want to become. And I think that's like the basis for the whole thing. And then your goals will actually truly matter to you. Whereas, you know, you just might say, well, I want to lose 10 pounds because it'll make me feel better, or I can wear a size smaller clothing or something. And that's not really a good enough reason. You want to lose weight or something, or maybe not lose weight, but lead a healthier lifestyle because you want to live longer, to be there for your family. That's more important. So anyway, that's my little spiel there. So I've changed my planner system, and I wasn't going to do this, but I did get inserts just to play around with until the beginning of the new year. I got the Blooms inserts, day on 2 pages, I believe it was. And I've been watching a few new channels on YouTube. So one of them was Buy Sell Plan, and I love her planning. She's from Ontario. She's also a small YouTuber. She's just over 900 now, I think, subscribers. And I'm just really excited to find a different type of planning system. I never really was stuck on Erin Condren or Happy Planner or a bullet journal. I still will be doing a bullet journal more for art type purposes and spreads that include drawing and art, but only because it's easier for me to do that than to like break out the pencils and like the big drawing board and just, spend hours working on a project. So it's easier in that regard. But I will be doing a bullet journal still, and I will have just, by the time this video gets posted, I will have already released my new bullet journal setup. So check that out if you are curious. It is in a B5 Scribbles That Matter journal. So I'm excited about that one. And also I'll be doing my August bullet journal setup right after that. So I will link those videos too if you're curious, you want to go ahead and check them out. But without further ado, I just wanted to show you. So right now we're at July 16th, and this is what my planner, or my goal setting planner, looks like. So it's kind of a mess. Honestly, the next one is even messier. Overall, I'm not doing too bad. I think debt payoff I'm struggling with that because we haven't really been making extra money, and I'm not making money with my business yet. So we've been struggling a little bit. We have a few debts to people that we need to pay off, and obviously credit card debt, which is always a thing, never goes away. We haven't really gone on a date night family outing, but Chad's next stint home, we will be going out, which I'm excited about. Karaoke is potentially opening on July 30th, and we actually have a date night to go out. So I'm praying that is the case. The problem with that is it's going to be so packed that we might not get many songs in, and Chad and I both love to sing. And then the other things that aren't doing so well, we went to Red Deer and I left my Apple Pencil in Red Deer, so I'm just waiting for them to send it back. It sucks because I was supposed to be working on stickers designs this week and I don't have my Apple Pencil, so I can't do any work. So instead I've been trying to film extra videos while Chad's not here. I usually do this thing called day theming and batching. So when Chad's home, I film all of my videos. I did talk about this in my previous goal setting video for July when I was doing my whole Q3 walkthrough. And yeah, it just sucks because I don't have my Apple Pencil, so I can't do any designs. But yeah, it's just kind of a write-off, I guess. I'm just going to talk about the things so far. I just kind of scribbled out some notes, this page here. I scribbled out notes about how I was doing for July, and overall I feel kind of bummed because I feel like the summer is just passing by so quickly. The only thing we've done so far is go to Red Deer, and things just opened up July 1st, so we're just waiting for Chad to get home, and maybe we'll do some more fun stuff when he comes home. So I just said people I'm grateful for. I basically said myself this time because it's taken a lot for me to hold myself together, actually. Because of my son, I've experienced these different emotions, I guess. Like my patience is running thin, and just trying to hold it together and try to be a good parent and a good mom and try to be patient. It's really difficult. Like, before you're a parent, you always have these ideals that you're never going to yell, you're never going to swear, you're never going to do this, you're never going to do that. And then when you actually are a parent, things are just so different. And I think most parents watching this will understand what I mean. Even if you don't do those things, it's a lot different than the things that you thought about before becoming a parent. And when I had my son, I never felt like a mom. I still don't feel like a mom. Like I feel like I could just be in my 20s doing whatever I want, but except obviously you do have obligations and responsibilities, and you can't just go out whenever you want and like run around so free like you did when you were younger. Kids really do change things in that regard. So good things that happened this month. We did finally get to visit Red Deer. We went out, we went to breweries, we had so much fun. The weather was beautiful. It was like high 20s, low 30s the entire time we were there, so I was happy for that. And we also did get to see Chad's family in Mundare. There was like 12 people, or maybe 12 to 20 people there, and we got to see everybody. Nobody had met my daughter yet except for her Nana and Opa. And they were all like, wow, one day she was born and the next she's walking. So that was exciting. what I've read or listened to. So I finished the second book in the All Souls trilogy called Shadow of Night. It was about Diana and Matthew. If you guys want to check it out, it's by Deborah Harkness. And the second book I just finished today. It was Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas, and it's the Throne of Glass series, and I will be starting the third book today because I do have it, but I'm going to have to order the fourth book from Amazon soon because even though the books seem big, like this is this one here, it seems big. I've read them in like 2 nights, so I think it's just because they're really, really good. I wasn't expecting to like them so much, but a friend of mine actually got me onto these books, and they're just so amazing. Like, oh my gosh, you guys, you should check them out. So goals that are going well, obviously reading. It's probably the only goal. I hate to say it. It's the only goal out of all my goals that is actually awesome because I'm doing it every single day, and I've been going through like 2 or 3 books a week. Like, that's how much I've been reading. Favorite memories from this month. So there's this one particular picture. I'll post it here for you guys if you so you can see it. It's my daughter. We were driving to Red Deer and she had just woke up from a nap and she was so freaking cute. The way she looked at me from her car seat when I looked back into the back seat. So yeah, I'll post that picture if you guys want to see her. We had a barbecue last Monday when Chad was home. It was a day before he left for work. My mom came over and we had a really good time. The kids ran through the sprinkler. It was just so much fun. And yeah, Connor and Danica, I took them to the spray park yesterday. It's only good when it's like really high 20s or low 30s or hotter because the water is so cold. But once you do go into the water and like the water dumps on your head and there's kids running and they're all playing together, it's so much fun. And yeah, that's it. I'm choosing grace over guilt about not completing absolutely everything on my list because, like I said, pretty much the only goal that's actually growing really, really well is the reading one, which, you know what, I'm not going to feel guilty about. It's my summer. I need to enjoy it. We haven't been able to do anything. I don't think we're going camping this summer. We might try if it's like a couple of days in August, we might, but it just depends if we can get in anywhere because I'm pretty sure everywhere is fully booked. And that's it. I didn't say anything about saying no or yes because, frankly, when I was writing through this last night, I went so fast. It was late at night, and I honestly didn't have the patience. I find myself getting super impatient lately, and it's probably just a buildup of like the last few months. So I'm just going to go straight to the tending list now because the brainstorming session was pretty much everything that's on my tending list anyway. So for August, I plan to just let loose, chill, have fun, and relax. And now that karaoke is opening up, I think that's also one of my favorite things to look forward to this month is karaoke. So even though it's happening at the end of July, I am going to do date night makeup. So if you want to check out my other channel, I'll have that posted sometime in August. And I'm going to do date night makeup. I'm going to get drunk. Like, I hate to say that on my channel in case there's kids watching, but I am totally drinking. I'm not a huge drinker. I enjoy drinking, but I don't drink. So when Chad's gone for his 2 weeks, I don't even take a sip of alcohol because I'm looking out for my kids constantly. And sometimes I want to drink wine and I look at the bottle of wine on my counter and then I'm just like, nah, I'm just too tired. So, and usually it just gives me heartburn anyway. But when we go out for karaoke, I'm going to let loose and have fun and just try to forget about like everything that's been bothering us the last like few months. So monthly action items, I think this is the first time I'm going to show you guys what I have. You can see for the monthly action items, I didn't finish filling it out. It's not that I didn't finish, I don't have that many items, which is crazy because usually it's always like completely full. And sometimes I'm even adding extra lines. But so Chad's birthday is on the 11th. He'll be turning 38, I believe. 38. I did put date night on there because we'll be able to have at least, for August, we should be able to have 1 or 2 date nights. I don't know because of the way his schedule works. I do need to do my September bullet journal. I do already have a theme in mind for that one, and I'm a little nervous about it because I've never done it before and I'm not used to drawing what it is going to be, so I'll have to practice, I guess. my September planner setups. So I always do add my monthly planner setups on there, whether it's going to be like I think I'll still be doing the planning stuff in my Happy Planner and Erin Condren, but I'm also tentatively starting to plan in my Franklin Planner already because I just love it so much. September monthly budget. So I still have to budget. I've kind of fallen off the bandwagon with expenses because I've been putting everything on my credit card and then just putting our entire paycheck on the credit card after bills are paid. So I should be budgeting though because I should be only spending like a fixed amount. But the thing is, when Chad's gone for 2 weeks, I try not to spend anything. Like I have no spend weeks while he's gone except for absolute necessities like my kids' milk, um, yogurt, stuff they actually eat, like strawberries and stuff. But as for everything else, like for suppers for me, I don't even cook supper. I probably eat so unhealthy. I hardly eat at all when he's not here. And then when he's home is pretty much when we spend all the money, because he's home and we're going out and we're doing stuff. So we kind of have to put a stop to that because yeah, it's not good. And then biz stats, so previous page. So I need to track my business stats every month. I usually do it the first day of the month for the previous month. And so far I've been actually tracking, I still haven't made sales on my shop yet. So I've been tracking my viewers to my blog or to my webpage, I guess. And I've been tracking both of my YouTube channels. And I guess that's pretty much it for now. I want to go swimming twice for August, both times when Chad's home. And I kind of switched it up and I put sticker designs for the entire month. So I think last month I had 3 new designs every week, which was a bit ambitious for me. It never happened. I didn't complete the goal like every single week. So I kind of failed on that aspect. And now that my Apple Pencil is gone, I have to wait for it to come back. The grandparents are sending it from Red Deer. And yeah, I just feel lost without it because yeah, I need my Apple Pencil. So I'm going to try to do 1 sticker design every week. And I will be using my stickers more in my Franklin Planner, I'm pretty sure. And the only difference is I'm going to be starting to do weekly designs now. So I'll be including like days of the week. I think they'll be Sunday through to Saturday, or I guess Monday to Sunday, however you want to look at it. And then I'll also be including a couple of doodle type designs. I'll be including a few different pictures, and I think what I'm basing them off of is my current bullet journal spread for the month. So I'm going to start back when I first started bullet journaling, except for the month when I did like my Mario and Luigi theme, because I'm pretty sure I'm not allowed to draw Mario and Luigi because it's trademarked. So everything else is pretty much fair game, and I'm going to do that and just kind of have these like tiny weekly sheets. And they won't be tiny, they'll be the same size that I have now. So it's pretty much like, I think they're bigger than a 5x7. I'd actually have to measure them. I don't even know what size they are, but so they're a little bit taller than they are wide. And you get quite a few stickers on most of them, especially with the icons. But I don't know how I'm going to arrange it yet for the weekly sticker, so I'm going to start doing that when I get my pencil back. So for the weekly action items now, I have to fertilize my plants. I'll probably be doing that until the end of September. Pretty much October is when it starts to get cold again and the plants will die. And a lot of times I've covered them with blankets, but I didn't do it last year, and I probably won't do it again this year because, I mean, once October hits, you're pretty much screwed anyway and the plants die. I'll be doing a weekly budget, following through with that, trying to pay off my 4 credit cards, which is my goal for the rest of the year. Cleaning and organizing, I do have a schedule in place now, I just have to follow through with it. Planning in my planners, that's guaranteed. Learning book. So I do write in my commonplace book every time I watch a YouTube video or read an article or read something in a book that I want to make notes on. I write it in my commonplace book. I want to do that at least once a week. Again, last goal setting session, I had once every day. It was just too much. So I'm going to cut back to once a week and see if I can follow through with that. And then spirituality. So I've added that to my weekly action items. I know I've told you guys in the past that I'm not spiritual at all, but I'm kind of looking into it and just examining, where my spirituality may lie. As for daily action items, I will be reading, drinking water, so I'm trying to stick with my 4 bottles of water per day, which is still hard. Journaling and prompts, I put that, at least if I do at least one of those every day, I'm good. Daily successes, meditation is something I'm also going to look into. Watering plants, and then a 10-minute tidy. And that is it for my goals. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's kind of similar to the one I did last month, a bit shorter because I didn't have the goal refresh and I didn't have the quarterly goal check-in. But let me know if you like this type of video, and we'll do it more often. If not, we'll go back into the writing way of doing stuff. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you are new here, please subscribe for more content. And again, click on that bell button to be notified every time I upload a new video. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.